Regarding governance in politics, now in our classroom we are heavily discussing after this Sattam fiasco, again the role of corporate governance. But in political parties where there are so many stakeholders for right and wrong reasons might be, how this governance in politics can be implemented? What are your take on this?
There are three things in commercial undertakings, like Sattam for instance. The first is you require a legal framework which is well enforced, which compels people to conform to a certain standard of behavior. Without such a framework, nothing will happen in any case. The second is the people who are at the helm of affairs in the corporate body, they must recognize that ultimately they are custodians of public interest and public money, shareholders' interest and shareholders' money. They cannot behave as if there is no tomorrow. Supposing there is a company which is making a good profit, in the boardroom everything appears okay, but it's polluting the water bodies or the air hugely and thus leading to death of people. Now, that's not acceptable today in the world. Third thing that we require is, we require the other stakeholders, namely the shareholders, being very vigilant, trying to understand what's happening, blow the whistle when it's required, and constantly ensure that the company does what is right for the shareholders and stakeholders. In politics also, you require these qualities. First of all, in politics, if you don't create an institutional mechanism for internal democracy, for transparent funding, for accountability, for choice of candidates, for a variety of other means, then you're going to fail. You're not going to deliver what is required for the country. The second is, if the people in politics think that the parties are their private limited companies, their family estates, no matter who is there, it's their self-interest that dominates, not the larger public interest. And the third is, if the people are silent, general public is silent, if they don't assert themselves to make the political parties their own instruments for political participation. After all, political parties are vehicles for public action. So, if the general public realize that it is their duty, it is their honor, their opportunity to bring about change and utilize this platform, then things will happen much faster. So, there are basic principles which are valid in business or in corporate sector, or in private sector or multinational sector, and we can improve them and improvise them depending on the requirements of this ground, and then adapt them to make it relevant to the whole city or state or country.